Now then, after 11 years of service and 248 lives saved, an RNLI lifeboat, partly funded by the people of Leicester, has gone into retirement. But don't panic, it's being replaced today by a brand new one. The Atlantic 85 lifeboat, called Leicester Challenge 3, is faster and better equipped than its predecessor. It's stationed in Redcar on Teesside and has been paid for by the work of the RNLI volunteer fundraisers down here. Well, joining us now is Dave Cox from the RNLI. Dave, good evening.
Good evening.
Are you happy with the new boat?
We're absolutely delighted with the new boat. The crew have just put in 3 days very hard training, and they're all coming ashore from the lifeboat, absolutely thrilled to bits with the boat. She's a wonderful boat.
Now, what's going to happen to the old one?
Well, the old boat, Leicester Challenge 2, she's only 11 years old, which is actually quite young in lifeboat ages. So we expect her to either go to another lifeboat station around the coast of the United Kingdom or Ireland, or she'll go into what we call the relief fleet, where she'll be used as a standby boat to replace lifeboat station boats that may be damaged or need refurbishment or refit.
Now, of course, as we know, Leicestershire and Rutland have always been, if not always at the front, near enough at the front of the fundraising. I know for a very long time we raised more money than any other part of the country, despite the fact that we are a long way from the sea. You know, Leicester Challenge 1, 2 and 3 are very important to local people.
Absolutely, and we have to say at Redcar, when we first heard that Leicester had bought our first lifeboat in 1990, we were wondering why a city so far away from the sea should be so loyal to the RNLI. But of course, the history of fundraising does go back into the 1860s, when the first lifeboat was paid for and was stationed at Galston in Norfolk.
Now, the service that Leicester Challenge 2 put in is extraordinary. 248 lives saved.
Yeah, absolutely right. She was a very, very busy boat in the Redcar area. She launched over 300 times. And as you say, over the 11 years that she's been with us, nearly 250 people owe their lives to a lifeboat paid for by the people of Leicester. So
tell us about Leicester Challenge 3. How is she better?
Well, she's better in many, many ways. She's physically a bigger boat by about 1 metre, but the real benefits are in the equipment that she carries. She's fitted with radar, which we haven't had since the 1980s. She has very sophisticated navigation equipment, much more powerful engines that give us speed and manoeuvrability, and there are now proper seating for 4 crew instead of 3, so we've got an extra pair of hands to help us with the rescues that we do.
It sounds fantastic. I mean, I have to say, I'd love to come and see it. Is there places that people can see online that they can go and have a look at the boat that they've bought?
Well, you can't see the boat online, but we do have a station website at redcarlifeboat.org.uk, and all the rescues that we do go on there, so people can follow the work of the boat even from the distance.
Dave, it's great to talk to you.
My pleasure.
Thank you. That's Dave Cox from the RNLI. That's fantastic, isn't it? You and I and everybody else that's given to the RNLI locally have just bought a new boat for them, Leicester Challenge 3, and we'll maybe see if we can keep in touch with them and just see how she does in her new role. It is 22 minutes past 5.